I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we're taking a closer look at Invincible Iron Man issue number 2. Is Riri Williams ready to step up to the plate and take the Iron Mantle for herself? Well, let's hop on in together and find out, shall we? Okay then, so as we join the comic, Tony Stark's AI, his literal ghost in the machine, is putting Riri through her paces in a training exercise. And oh man, is the former Iron Man not pulling any punches on this one either. To train his replacement, he's decided to set the entire Iron Legion against her. This exercise is doing a lot more than just training how Riri fights, but in a nice bit too, we get to see how her and Tony interact with one another. It's a very different type of relationship than we've seen from, say, Tony and Friday. Now, unlike Tony, who was always upgrading and always changing his suit around, I mean, seriously, look how many we got in the frame right here, right now. Riri, on the other hand, has a real deep spiritual connection to her hot glue DIY garbage armor, and because of it, she wants to keep it around as long as possible, even if she is at something of a disadvantage. This, as we soon discover, is actually tied into her feelings of loss. Again, we got a little bit of her origin in the first issue, how her best friend and stepfather were killed in a shooting, but in this issue they build on it even more. We find out that actually Riri's father was killed in a shooting too, her real dad, and because of it, her mother took the whole thing really hard, losing two husbands so close together. After the death of Nat 2, Riri never made any other friends, and she also carried around a massive amount of survivor's guilt with her everywhere she went. It's because of all this Tony believes she has an issue cutting and running when the going gets tough, only here's the thing, when she thinks that she's going to run away from the Iron Man armors, we soon discover that this was actually part of a much bigger ploy. She tricked Tony, and by extension the reader, into thinking she cut and run on the exercise just so she could have enough time to upload a virus to all the armors. Video news footage of this training session manages to make it all over the world, and as such it reaches the ear of those tech ninjas led by Tomo, the Inhuman with the ability to manipulate machines from the first Bendis arc. You'll remember she swore a bloody revenge on Tony Stark when he was alive, and now that he's dead, she figures the next best thing is kill this new Iron person as the comic ends. Invincible Iron Man number 2 was another really enjoyable issue, proof positive that when Bendis is on fire, when Bendis really gives a damn, he can cram a lot of characterization into just a few short pages. I also like they're wasting no time having Riri study under Tony on how to be the new Iron Man, but how Tony, even as just a ghost in the machine, is still kind of an egomaniac. I am admittedly less excited about Riri going up against the tech ninjas again. I didn't exactly think they were that interesting the first time around, and maybe I'm just old-fashioned here, but I think a new Iron Man should have some new villains. Overall, I'd feel comfortable giving this one a 7.5 out of 10.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and while you're here, why not check out another video I have on offer, or maybe if you're feeling in a supportive mood, you want to like or subscribe. And if you want to support the creation of more videos just like this one, then please by all means check out the Cape Joel Patreon. A little bit goes a very long way, and I will see you all next time.